My name is Sarah Chen, and I'm 28 years old. I have a Stanford engineering degree. I run a successful startup in Silicon Valley, and until recently, I thought I had everything figured out, but success felt empty, and I couldn't shake the feeling that I was missing something fundamental. I grew up in Cupertino to Taiwanese immigrant parents who worked three jobs between them, so I could have the opportunities they never had. Success wasn't optional, it was survival. By 25, I had achieved the American dream. Six-figure salary at Google, my own startup, speaking at tech conferences, and a condo overlooking the Bay Bridge. But at 2 a.m., after code reviews and investor calls, I would sit on my balcony looking at the city lights and feel profoundly alone. My friends would say, "You're successful, young, beautiful. What's wrong with you?" But I couldn't explain the emptiness that gnawed at me despite external achievements. I started searching for meaning, like I approached coding systematically. I tried everything successful people recommended: Tony Robbins, seminars, meditation apps, self-help books from tech CEOs. I even tried microdosing mushrooms. For a moment, I felt connected to something bigger, but it was temporary. I needed something more permanent, more substantial. The turning point came during a work trip to Dubai in 2019. I was there for a tech conference, but what struck me wasn't the skyscrapers or innovation. It was how the call to prayer stopped everything in the middle of a bustling business district. Thousands of people paused to pray. I'd never seen anything like it. Back in my hotel room, I Googled Islam with genuine curiosity, not the filtered results I might have seen in media. I started reading about Khadija, a successful businesswoman in the 7th century who became the first convert to Islam. Here was someone who had achieved everything I thought I wanted: wealth, respect, influence, but she was still searching for truth. My investigation into Islam became an obsession. I was reading Quran translations during lunch breaks, watching lectures on YouTube, even attending mosque events as a research project. The more I learned, the more questions arose. And I kept thinking about this verse. And I did not create the jinn and humans except to worship me. Worship in Silicon Valley, we optimize everything for efficiency and profit. The idea that existence itself had purpose beyond just accumulating wealth or achievements, revolutionized my worldview. A pivotal moment came during Ramadan 2020. I was working from home during lockdown, and I decided to try fasting for just one day, just to understand what my Muslim colleagues experienced. That first fast, I experienced something unprecedented. By sunset, I wasn't just hungry. I was humbled. I realized how much of my identity was built around productivity and achievement. When I couldn't work or eat from sunrise to sunset, I had to confront who I was without my accomplishments. During that sunset prayer, tears streamed down my face. I felt a connection to something infinite, something that made my startup, my net worth, my career, all of it seem small but meaningful at the same time. Converting to Islam wasn't just a spiritual decision. It was a social earthquake. My parents were devastated. They came to America to escape religious oppression. And here I was, choosing what they saw as another form of it. My tech colleagues reacted with confusion. "You're an engineer, a scientist. How can you believe in a 1400-year-old book?" Some friends stopped inviting me to parties, worried I would judge their lifestyle. The professional challenges were equally daunting. I worked in an industry where alcohol flows at every networking event, where work hard, play hard is the motto. Suddenly, I had to navigate a completely different social code. I faced my deepest fear during a crucial investor meeting. I was about to close a $5 million Series A round, but the meeting was scheduled during Friday prayer. For the first time, I had to choose between my faith and my career. I chose prayer. The investors were confused but respectful, I explain that my faith doesn't conflict with my ability to lead a tech company, it actually enhances it. Islam teaches justice, honesty, and responsibility. Qualities every investor wants in a CEO. Islam didn't just change my personal life, it revolutionized my professional approach. I started implementing Islamic principles in my startup: fairness in employee compensation, honest marketing, and contributing a portion of profits to social causes. Our company culture transformed. We implemented prayer breaks, created a meditation room, and started our meetings with a moment of gratitude. Productivity actually increased because people felt more connected to purpose. The results spoke for themselves. Our employee retention rate became the highest in our industry. Our customer satisfaction scores soared, and investors noticed that companies with strong values outperform others in the long term. But the real transformation was personal. I no longer defined success by revenue or recognition. Success became about making a positive impact, being honest in my dealings, and contributing to my community. Today, my company employs 200 people across 3 countries, and I donate 20% of profits to education initiatives in underserved communities. Islam taught me that true innovation isn't just about creating new technology. It's about using our talents to serve humanity. My message to other professionals searching for meaning: don't wait until you achieve everything to ask the big questions. Start asking them. Now, the search for truth isn't a distraction from success. It's the foundation of meaningful success. I used to think the meaning of life was something you found after achieving everything else. But I learned that meaning is actually what gives achievement its value. Without purpose, success is just noise. My journey from Silicon Valley algorithms to Islamic principles shows that seeking truth doesn't require abandoning logic. It requires applying it to life's biggest questions. The same analytical mind that helps me debug code helps me understand faith. They're not opposites, they're complementary. Allahumma aslih li dini, alladhi huwa ismatu amri, wa aslih li dunyaya, alladhi fihamashi, war astish li akhirati, alladhi fihamaidi. Yeah, Rab, I've learned that true success isn't just about building companies or accumulating wealth. It's about building a meaningful life. Thank you for guiding me from emptiness to purpose, from algorithms to worship, from individual achievement to serving humanity.
Help all of us who are searching for truth to find you. Help us use our talents, our knowledge, and our resources to make this world better. And help us remember that every success, every challenge, every moment of dawdle of it has meaning when we remember why we're really here. Ameen.